Good day to everyone, dear viewers, subscribers, haters, and armchair experts. This is the Denis Facade montage channel for new subscribers. Let me explain that I have been working exclusively on facade finishing for more than 10 years. I have also been posting my educational and informative videos on YouTube for more than 3 years now. Today, in this video, I will show you how to properly mark and install a metal framework for facade panels. Facade Klinsky. So guys, what do we need to do first? I have all the measurements. I'll make the markings now and explain it to you. And that's it, you don't need to know anything else. So what do? We start from the corner, from the main corner of the house. We measure out a length of 830. 830. Marked 830. More. We take a pendant like this. We install it with this edge on the line. And this one here. With these self-tapping screws, Lavelny, this is a roofing self-tapping screw. Here the tip is thin, the thread is wide. It looks like a small self-tapping screw. Mark it. We take it next. We set the level aside. We make marks. We've made a mark. We take it, okay, a self-tapping screw. Loveline. We install it along the line. We install it. So, the main hangers which go from the corner are already installed. So this mount will go onto this profile. Next, what do we need to do? So what do we need to do? We need to, from the right edge of the suspension, that is on the right edge of the suspension, place the tape measure and make a mark. 508. 508 millimeters. We do 508 here as well. Here's 508, that's what we get. 50 centimeters and 8 millimeters. Next. We take the next wound, then we take the harness. On the right edge, we set it by the mark. By our mark, we fasten it. Under the film, so we fasten the hangers into the bar. So, we've installed the hanger. Carefully bend it, take the next hanger, place it along the edge of our marks. Here's our little almost invisible mark. Attach it. Alright, keep going. The total size from the corner of the house is, that is, from the corner of the beam, it comes out to 830.
830.
Now we need to mark it again from the corner. Make a marking of 60 millimeters. 60 millimeters, we've made the marking. We take the level. We take the level or laser, whatever you want. Alright, let's do the marking. I've done the marking. We've done the marking. That's it, we've secured everything we need. Next, now let's take a look. You can see that, no you can't see over there. From the suspension. To the suspension, that is, to the right edge of the suspension, to the right edge of the suspension. It turns out to be 508 millimeters in size. Also, if you measure from the center, we should have the middle, which is also 508 millimeters. We've done all of this. Now we need to install all the hangers at a distance of 508 millimeters. And then you just add it all up. 508 plus 508 is 1016, plus 508 is 1524. Then add another 508, that's 2032, then add another one, and so on. We add. Here's what we get. Size. We need size 508. Let's take a tape measure. A tape measure. Hook it onto the hanger and make a mark at 508 millimeters. Next, make a second mark at 1016. 1016. Next, we have a mark. 1524. 1524. 1524. Next we have the size 2032. And you must always stretch the tape measure tightly. To make sure everything is precise, next we have the size 2032. Let's make the markings. So what do we get? Everywhere the step is 508 millimeters, then 2000, 2000. As we can see, 2500 burned, 2540. So here are all our dimensions. We calculated it on the calculator, added everything up, we have the size. 2540. We make a mark next, is 3048. We make a mark with a pencil or a gel pen, definitely with something thin. You need to draw. And then we get the size. 3556. Here we get the size 3000. 556, right down to the millimeter. Well, if there's a slight error, a couple of millimeters doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. That's it. The final size is 40,064. We won't go any further with it, since the tape measure is already starting to sag. We've done the marking. Alright, all the marking is done. Now we start installing the hangers. Alright, a bit more. We take 2 panels. The last number. Right there. We install it. Yes. Like this. We get and this panel edge is ours. These tabs are cut off here. It will be later. The corner will be installed. The corner will be installed here. It will be placed on top. I'll show you later. Here, well, and as you can see, all the fasteners are placed on the hangers. All the fasteners we need are placed on the hangers. Here. Something like that. Even if we move another panel now, they will still line up. We have. That's how it all stands. That's how it looks. All the fasteners line up with the suspension. Guys, we've already installed the suspensions, but we haven't cut out the windows yet, just in case it rains. Alright. Now our task is to take a long straight edge, or a long straight profile, or we can use a laser and determine the tilt of the house, where the house is leaning. So now we will take a regular simple level and a 3-meter profile. We'll check which way the house leans by placing the profile against the wall. Like this. And we see where it's leaning at the top, meaning the tilt is going outward toward the street. So we take it from the bar where the hanger is attached and we make a mark at the top. "40 millimeters. We install it along the top of the foundation. Also, if your foundation sticks out, you don't need to put the profile on the foundation. Just leave a gap of at least about 20 millimeters from the foundation. We do everything with a margin. Alright, let's take the functional part. Poquinho. We clamp our profile. We take churpada. We immediately secure it with a self-tapping screw. With a self-tapping screw downwards, clamp it down with a self-tapping screw. That's it, release it. Our function is done. I take the level and set it. I take the level and align the profile according to the level. I also take a clamp and tighten it. I'll show you. So basically, we remove the clamp, check the level. Everything's perfect, everything is level. So guys, as you can see, the profiles are set along the edge of the wall. So guys, right now I stretched a string opposite the window. I did this to check if our windows are in the same plane. Let's do it now. I'll take a square and together with you we'll see what we get. So I took the square. Let's check along the string and see what we get. We get 10.8, that's from the right edge of the window. Now let's check here as well. Here basically it's the same. So what do we have? We measured the window and it's aligned evenly with the string in the same plane. Let's continue. This is the left window. Let's see. Here we already have 9 and 8 from the left edge of the window. It's 9.6, but there's a 2m difference. Alright, let's leave it like that. There are no other options. That's how it is, guys. Alright, now next I'm going to install the profile into the hangers. And then I'll start stretching the cord along the entire length so I can later install battens along the cords. Also guys, there is another subsystem and a different installation technology for facade siding panels, meaning for a different subsystem. It all depends on your financial capabilities. Guys, so we installed the profile right away so that the cord wouldn't get in our way later. So the cord, we always install it above the suspension. This is done so that you can hold the profile from below and screw it in, not lightly, but from below into it, whatever is convenient for you. So, well, I showed you how the profiles are installed. Now I'll show you a trick. How do we screw in a self-tapping screw if something on top doesn't fit in there? We take a tool like this. Here's the tool we have. It's right there. That's what it looks like. We insert the bit here. We insert the puzzle here. We clamp it. We take it. We put in the self-tapping screw, and just like that, we screw it in.
He's asking us.
We screw it in, take the bitva, and separate the self-tapping screw. Well, he lost it. It's clear and simple, guys. The key is the maneuver. The main thing is less talk and more action. Let me show you up close as well. Everything will be fine. That's it, guys, basically from the wall grid. We did it. Now we need to install the profiles under the window and also install the horizontal profile. Next, we need to install the horizontal profile. We take a tape measure. There we screw it in. We take it from the edge with the right hand, from the edge of the profile. With the right edge of the profile, we take the tape measure to the other edge of the profile. We get 60. I always make the ear 30 millimeters each. Marked it, take the other edge. Take the edge. To the square. We take the scissors. Next, we take our profile with the window. We make marks. The same way. We cut it off. The part from which we take the profile.
we install the profile.
We need to install the profile 40 millimeters below the window, exactly at the window level. We take the measurement and mark it here. We draw on the film. Then we take this mark and transfer it onto the profile. This manioca fruit mixed comfortably like this. We mark it out. About 41 3/4 inches from the bottom of the frame. Next, what we do is take a self-tapping screw and screw it in along our tabs. Next, we take our level. We put it at the profile center. We set it according to the level. We set it to the level. We tighten it. We'll cut the film later. As I already mentioned, it's raining. There are splashes, so we're taking extra precautions. Later, we completely cut off the film and neatly wrap it around the block. The outer profiles from the edge of the frame from us will make a mark on the profile. It all depends on the width of the trim. If your metal slope trim is 80 millimeters, then we take this mark from the edge of the window that we made, and we measure from there. $70 millimeters. Next we get the profile will be set 70 millimeters from the edge of the framer next. Why is this needed? First of all, it's needed to secure the slope itself. And the panel itself as well. Just like that, guys, let me remind you about O to B. The grid, the metal grid, this is the foundation of your house. It's just like the foundation. That means the base of the facade needs to be made very well using good and proven materials. That's right. I'm showing you how strong it is. Just right for the weight. Oh. Awesome, right? See, it's really strong.